This puzzle is unique. I have not done anything quite like it. Oh, it's called a paperweight puzzle. And it is pretty heavy. This puzzle, you can't feel it obviously, but it's a paperweight puzzle. It's pretty heavy. I can move this a little bit. Oh, I can move it quite a bit actually. Looks like that's pulling everything apart though when I do that, so I don't want to mess with that too much. But you can see there's some plastic on it, so I'm going to open that up for the first time. Take a look with you as we look at this puzzle. One of the fun things, and I don't know if it's, I assume it's magnetic, so it's going to stay together. Oh, careful now, careful. I make assumptions about puzzles, and that's not a good plan. Okay. So this puzzle, one of the good things about the puzzle is that it does come together, so I can, you know, at least see the pieces together, and if they are like unique pieces, then they can come apart. Huh. Interesting. So you can see the dowel down the middle. These pieces seem to all be identical. They're labeled G, 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 G. So these ones all go on the top. Whoa, whoa. These ones are all the middle pieces. Ugh. And then we've got the bottom set. I thought maybe they would intertwine somehow. Ugh. So the pieces themselves are not magnetic at all. There's these 3 magnets here that would hold them together. Okay, so it's mainly a decorative paperweight, essentially. I don't think these have anything. There's labels inside there. Huh. So I was thinking that the pieces might go together like a Sama tube or Sama cube, where there was a you know, like you had to construct them in a certain way, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. These pieces seem like they're interchangeable. No, they're not. Because of the angle that it's on, maybe not so much. So because I've kept them together, maybe you can see, I don't know, let's look at them a little bit more carefully because I've just messed them up. The worst case scenario here, I've just messed up a little bit of the puzzle, but that's not a big deal. So I want to see if these pieces are completely identical. It doesn't look like it. They don't fit together, so that might be part of the challenge. With this one, at least you've got one of them as kind of the lace of the football. And that goes, does that go up? No. Oh yeah, there. So we know this one goes underneath that one. So we could, if we had all the pieces together, maybe start with that. Got that piece, and then the one on the top that all go together. You notice that that's a little bit offset too. So the puzzle is, and these are the bottom pieces here, which look very similar to the top pieces if you look at it. So that, I'm not going to separate them, but they are labeled. Those are 5s and those are 7s. So I guess we have the top pieces labeled here. So we know the pieces that are 5s go there, the pieces that are 7s go on the bottom. These ones have no label on one side, but they've got like a G. All of them have a G on that side. And I have these ones in order, but you do notice that, like, I tried putting them together just in any direction, and you can see, here I'll zoom in and you can see a little bit more clearly too, how these pieces have to be in the right order. You can't just set them down. that puzzle would be, if you had no, like I have a point of reference here where I have these ones all in their correct orientation. Same with the other ones. But you can see that these ones, you can't just set them down and have them fit. So what I'm gonna need to do here is there. Setting them down on a flat surface helps, because then I can see which ones actually fit when I do them in this way. Those ones don't fit, but these three fit like that. So I'm gonna know with pretty good certainty that those ones will fit onto the puzzle. Let's try it. So this one will go on here. Huh. It's giving me a bit of a trouble here. Okay. Not sure what to do about that. Alright, I'm just going to put those ones in. Pull those pieces off and just see if these ones fit. Looks like I've got them. You can see that they fit tightly together. Alright, and now I can start with the next set of this one. There, here and here. And then the last piece, this one. And I've messed up these pieces again, so I actually have to, oh, they're good. These ones don't seem to be quite as specific as the other one. I'm going to try just setting them on there and seeing if they fit. And then go back to this, twist it so that it lines up. Twist that so it lines up. And I've got my football paperweight. This is actually a really heavy puzzle. Let me zoom out. So having it as a paperweight is kind of fun. And one thing I think is pretty clever about it is that the puzzle itself is not that difficult if you either look for the labels that are on the inside of each piece. So that labels that they are, is that 5 on the top, G in the middle, and 7 on the bottom, or whatever. But it's a conversation piece. So this here would be a paperweight sitting on your desk, and it's cool looking, it's shiny, and it's extremely heavy. If you're into sports and you like to have some kind of a centerpiece there, and people will look at it and play with it and take it apart. It's not too difficult to reset if somebody messes with it, but it's also kind of sharp looking. So there we go. All right, the football paperweight puzzle. And this comes in a gold color, a silver color, and a brown color that looks like a football. And I just liked the silver color, so I grabbed that one. But you could get any color you wanted, and that would be fine. Alright, I'll have links for all of that in the video description. I hope that video was fun for you. Have a wonderful day. It's really unique, huh? I've never done anything quite like this puzzle. Huh, like it.